everybody, it's Kayla here with MyFairDaily. So it is again that time of, well, I should say it is July now, so it's kind of the time of last month to be recording my monthly favorites. I'm actually recording this right before the 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to everybody. Thank you to our troops, thank you to everyone that ensures our independence. So yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome 4th of July. I hope you guys have a great time with your family or friends. Back to the point of this video, I am filming my June monthly favorites for you guys. Honestly, I feel like June was just so long, and like looking back on it, I had to like really kind of try to remember everything that I've been loving this month. So per the trend of some of my older favorites videos, I've always kind of started out with skincare. I don't think I did last month because I really wasn't crazy about anything, but this month I do have one skincare item to show you guys, and it is the Aveve Thermal Spring Water. Actually, I got this in my Ipsy bag from May, and I've just been obsessed with it this month. It is just a beautiful spray toner that I put on after I take off all my makeup. And that's kind of one of the main key things that it's actually used for. And on the back side, it'll show you kind of all the uses for it. I actually did an extended post of it, and I will link that below so you guys can check it out. So moving right along, there has been a face primer this month that has definitely rivaled my e.l.f. Mineral Primer from last month. I don't know which one I love more. I love them right now pretty equally. So the one that I've been favoring a little bit more lately is the L'Oreal Magic Lumi, and this is the Light Infusing Primer. This, I think I picked up from my local CVS or Walgreens or something. I love this primer. It does an amazing job of just illuminating your face and making your foundation just look amazing. I've been really even though my skin has been absolutely crazy lately, I've been really in love with like my foundation routine and everything, and actually my bronzing routine as well. So that's also part of my favorites, is to show you all those awesome products right now that I'm absolutely loving. But anyways, this primer is fabulous. I highly recommend you guys checking it out. I will actually put the price with it below. I don't remember it. It was a little bit pricier, I think it was at least over $10 for a primer. But I think it's a really, really great buy, and especially if you guys are just drugstore makeup users, I should say, or you're looking for a bargain primer, I highly recommend this one. Like I said, I've been in love with my foundation routine. I've been in love with my sculpting and bronzing and contouring routine lately, and it's been pretty much due to these two products solely alone that I've just been absolutely obsessed with. So the first thing is the Too Faced Bonjour Soleil bronzing palette, and I know you guys have seen this in previous videos, but it comes with these three bronzers right here. This is Snow Bunny, this is Sun Bunny, and then this is Chocolate Soleil. And I have been using actually Sun Bunny the most this month because it's kind of the right kind of tone for my skin right now. Snow Bunny is a little too light, and then Chocolate Soleil, I would really have to get a nice like fake tan going on to actually be able to sport that. So what I do with this one is actually I kind of just start out with just some general bronzing, kind of to set the, I don't know, the color or, you know, the area where I actually want to do some contouring. I've been loving this method. I actually picked up this tip from Makeup by Tiffany D. I know I talk about her all the time, but I will link her video below where she kind of goes through her contouring routine. That's kind of where I started picking up her techniques from and kind of utilizing them myself this past couple months, and I just am falling totally back in love with contouring. And then for the actual contouring step, I use a very light bronzer that I highly recommend if you are fair skinned as well. It is the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I know I've talked about this probably in previous posts, but it's just been my go-to bronzer this month and I absolutely love it. Both palettes smell amazing. They smell just like chocolate milk. Yeah, that's definitely a big perk. It's not the only reason I bought either of these, but I really like how, you know, they use natural cocoa in it and everything. I think that's awesome. Like I said, this is an amazing light bronzer, especially if you're incredibly fair. It's not dark at all. It's not orange. It's just like the perfect shade, and I think it's an amazing contour shade. And like, I've had this for, you know, a couple months now, and I barely even have made a dent in it. So then another part of the, you know, the contouring, and then you need the cheek colors. So there have been two blushes this month I've been absolutely obsessed with. I used one more towards the beginning of the month, and I kind of switched over to my other one, which has been kind of a favorite of mine since I've actually been, you know, kind of doing my beauty thing around here. So the blush I used kind of more towards the beginning of the month was this Bourjois Paris. This is actually an ombre eyeshadow. I solely use it as a cheek color though because I can't imagine putting this bubblegum pink on my eyes anywhere. But I absolutely love this color. I think it is absolutely stunning. It's so awesome, and it's a buildable color, so I really like that aspect of it because it's like very hard to go like way overboard with it. There's it right there if you guys can tell. Probably not in this absolutely awful lighting I have going on today. There it is. So it's really pretty. Unfortunately, getting Bourjois is a little bit of a challenge in the US, so sorry that this is a favorite, and hopefully you guys have a pal in the UK, or you can also get it on Amazon too, but it's a little bit, I think, pricey on Amazon versus, you know, branching out there, finding friends in the UK that they can send this over to you. Okay, so the second blush is definitely an oldie but a goodie, and I'm sure, again, I've probably featured this before, and it is definitely very much down to pan, and the mirror is broken in and everything. It is a well loved product, and I didn't break the mirror. The mirror broke in transit, I think, last year when I went to Vegas. So I am talking about Benefit Coralista. I love this blush. I bought this last year, and it was like solely the only blush I used over last summer, mainly because I was trying to curb my spending to save for my wedding. But anyways, as you can tell, it is down to pan very much, and the mirror unfortunately is broke. I don't really ever use the mirror, obviously, but I am just, oh, I love this blush, and I will definitely continue to keep repurchasing it once it's completely out. It is just like the perfect coral shade. And it has like an amazing smell. I don't know if it always had an amazing smell or it's just been with all my other beauty stuff for so long that it's just kind of adopted this smell to it. But oh, every time I open up the box, it's just like fresh heaven, and I love it. Definitely a nice buildable color, and it is right there. Actually, it's hard to even tell where it is. There it is right there. It's actually a lot sheerer than the Bourjois one up here, which I kind of built up to be a little bit more pink. This is obviously definitely a little bit more coral and a little bit more, that's like almost like a bit of a gold shimmery undertone to it. It's incredibly beautiful. It's like every time I put this on my cheeks, it's just perfection. I love my look every time I put this on. It's still on the topic of, you know, the contouring. Now we got the cheek color, so now what do we need next? We need the highlight. So this highlighter that I got was actually part of one of my first wantable boxes. This is 3 Custom Color Specialist pressed powder highlighter, and this stuff is just so amazing. It's definitely my favorite highlighter. I put a little bit of a dent into it, and like unfortunately the glue doesn't actually, this like broke when I first got it, so that's a little bit of an annoyance, but at the same time I don't really care. It's not like I'm, you know, throwing this around or anything, but this highlighter is freaking stunning. It's so finely milled, so it's not like an extreme highlighter. You definitely, again, need to build it up, which I definitely like in my highlighters. I do not like highlighters that just, you slap it on and it looks like, whoa. But there it is right there. It's just, oh, I love this. I've been using this mainly in my highlighting and contouring routine. And then the cult classic that of course I set all of my makeup with, and I try to almost every single day now that it's summertime, and basically everything is just melting off my face. Plus my skin has kind of changed from normal to dry, definitely over to more of a combination oily, which really sucks and is so annoying. But anyways, I am, again, absolutely obsessed with the Urban Decay setting spray. This is the all-nighter makeup setting spray. This is kind of just the original one. I actually really want to try out the mattifying one that's like de-slicking or de-oiling or whatever it's called. But anyways, I am definitely going to go through this obviously first. This is awesome. This is definitely one of the best makeup setting sprays I've ever used in my entire life. If you guys have not tried this out yet, you definitely need to get on it. When you go to Sephora, you can actually find, you don't have to get a big size one. I don't even think this is the biggest one I can get. I think this is like the medium size down. But if you know, when you go in the line at Sephora and they have like that section of stuff that's like, I don't know, like deluxe sample sizes basically, you can get a deluxe sample size of this usually in there. So if you don't have the cash to splurge on a big bottle, I highly recommend checking out a little bottle, even if it's just for setting your makeup in the summertime, because it's well worth it. So this next product I kind of just totally reintroduced to myself. I used to use it when I was a teenager, and then I stopped using it for a while, but I'm since using it again. Beauty bloggers rave about it. I know you guys probably know about it already, but it is the Covergirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. This stuff is awesome. I've been using it almost every single day. I pop it in my makeup bag when I'm going to the gym, or when I, need to do my makeup at work, which is basically every single day. This stuff is just awesome. The formula is amazing. The wand for me is just, the wand, if there was any down part, would be the wand. I'm just not as big of a fan of the plastic applicator wands. But the formula in and of itself is well worth it. I usually only do about one coat of this and I'm set for the day. If I need to reapply at nighttime, I'll just throw on maybe another coat or so. It's pretty awesome, and it's a drugstore mascara. Highly recommend checking it out. Only 2 more things left, guys, so bear with me. The first is It's a 10. This is the Miracle Leave-In plus Keratin Spray, and it is like a leave-in conditioner. This has like been a life-changing product for me. I think I even used it today. I use it like every day that I take a shower, because now that my hair is longer and it's pretty thick, even though it's fine, it's still fairly thick hair. I get so many knots and tangles, it drives me absolutely crazy. So this stuff, like I said, has been just a miracle product for me, as it says on the bottle. It's definitely been a life-changing product. The only unfortunate thing is like the whole full-size bottle is so freaking expensive. It's just, I think it's well over $20. And for me, like, I'm not a big hair person, so paying over $20 for a hair product just baffles me, but I would definitely pay more for it because this stuff is so awesome. And like, I would definitely buy a bigger bottle and hope that it would last me forever, because I'm trying to see through this bottle. I don't think, I might even just be a little over halfway through it, and I've been using it this whole past month. What I do is when my hair is wet, I just spray this product through it, let it set there for just a minute or so, and then I just go through it with a comb. It slides through like butter. Especially if if you guys have problem with tangly hair, or if you have, a child that has tangly hair, or a sibling, and it's just a nightmare trying to brush out their hair, you gotta get this. And then the last thing I'm going to mention today is the Milani Brilliant Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Mai-Tai. I checked out actually Making Up the Midwest whole review on these. That's kind of what prompted me to get a couple. So I will link that below so you guys can check out her review of them. But this gloss is just so unique, and it's just a very unique, beautiful color. It has kind of like a doe foot applicator. It's kind of a little strange though. It's like kind of flat in the middle, which is a little weird. But anyways, I'll swatch it here so you guys can see. Like I said, it's just a beautiful, unique kind of, it's a coral color, but it has gold, gold shimmer in it, so, gives you that shimmery effect. I don't know, it's very unique. It's like, I can't really give you a good, accurate definition, explanation of this color. It looks coral in the video, but I don't know, it's more on the red coral side than it is the orange coral side, or it's definitely more of a red orange than it is pinky. But anyways, if you guys wanted to check out any of the Brilliant Shine lip glosses, I highly recommend checking out this shade. Try to go to like CVS or something when they're having a buy one get one half off sale or something, and get yourself a couple of these. So that's it for my favorites this month, guys. I hope you enjoyed everything that I've been loving. Please leave me a comment below if you guys have loved any of the products that I mentioned today, or if you guys have similar products or other products that you guys have been loving this past month. Please just leave me a comment below. I love favorites posts. They're like one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. Seriously. Please leave me links below and I will watch all of them. Also, please check me out on all of my social media channels. Again, I will link all those below for you guys, but you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, my YouTube channel, Pinterest, Instagram, blog, love, and Google+. I will link all that below so you guys can check that out and follow me on there as well. Also, please check out my blog. It's www.myfairdaily.com. I'm always looking for awesome new subscribers, so please check that out and subscribe to me if you haven't done so already. So it sounds like there's a giant rainstorm going on outside right now. I'm going to wrap up this video right here because the lighting is getting awful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everybody.